going to have the big mic here in just a second. We have to attach the mic after we start because, well, we have to.
You need your charger.
I am going to add the charger, which is right here. I mean, shockingly enough, I got this whole thing going. It's shocking because I know I've told you this, but I try to never play video games because I have a real addiction. If I start, I can't stop. I have been known. Our mic is not working. Plug it in. Plug it. I need to unplug it. Let's try again. Now is it working? No. Hey, honey. Our mic is not working, David. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now our mic is working. I can talk to you about I have a real addiction. It's a true problem. I don't start video games because I can't stop, and they're always like brain video games. Okay. So when Dave and I first got married, I didn't know I had this problem, and I had a job where I had a day off, and David left for work. I woke up, I was in bed, I start playing my game. I didn't get up to pee. He came home and I had never peed.
What game
was it? I had never stopped playing my game. It was a brain game of some kind, but obviously it was a video console because we're that old. Okay, the boys are playing. I don't know what happened.
Positions. They don't know what positions are.
Okay,
we're mixing things up right now.
It looks like Mars is playing libero. Mars is playing our libero.
Both of our liberos. Oh my gosh, Parker's a libero.
Parker's gonna play
both
libero.
Both of our liberos are gonna be hitters on this game. Our liberos are now Parker and Mars. They're thrilled.
Now it feels a little bit like as I was playing my game just now, because that's what I was saying. It's a miracle we're going because I was caught up in a game.
So are they?
It's like I can't stop.
Are they? I know that you like the mental games, but was it like
Tetris or?
Gotcha. There's a yellow jacket right here. It's probably smelling your coffee, maybe.
Oh, okay, it's left. It's gone. Yellow jackets are not my favorite. I'll take a bee any day. It'll sit on my lap and cuddle.
Absolutely.
And it's fine. But yellow jackets, those things are mean.
They are mean.
Okay. And a kill by Lincoln.
It was a smart play. I think timing was off a little bit with the set.
But Lincoln really is just...
You can tip it to the empty spot.
So this is what I think about Lincoln. I keep trying to figure out how to...
Where's our libero?
How to, say he's just so athletic. He moves into spot, he sees it, and he hustles.
He's like his mom, really.
He really is exactly like his mom.
Just like his mother. And that's a compliment.
It really is. Well, his mom has been known to play a little volleyball. Was that Jackson? Jackson got a kill.
Jackson killed it.
That's our libero.
It wasn't good.
It was really pretty. Go Jackson!
Put that one on your college.
Jackson playing front row.
That was awesome.
And he's going to do it again. Oh, it was out. Good try, good try. They're literally picking up our libero, hugging him.
Our libero turned hitter.
Libero turned hitter. And our hitter,
So cool.
6'2", Mars is playing libero. He's not going to be able to hit it. He's like, I've got it. I'm the bro.
All right, bring it down. All right, we're going to have to start playing, though, with our new arrangement here on the court because they're actually ahead of us.
They're up, but I think that it's okay.
It's going to be okay. As soon as we start serving,
This is
it'll
actually fair. Because these kids, this is their first tournament, they're learning, and they're playing against our team that is national.
Do you think that to make it equal, we change up positions? It's kind of like the boys, when they play dodgeball, they have to throw with their left hand.
Yeah, I think that, and it gives the boys the ability to play a different position.
It was a lift on their side. It kind of rolled up the guy.
I mean, as we've said before, Chris is really about learning to play every position. And so Parker is holistic. All right, handball. So we do have a few that are just not too far off, like Kimball and Lincoln are playing typical, and Tommy. Well, everyone.
The very first play, it was undecided who that outside person was. But is he playing opposite? Lincoln's playing
It
opposite.
looks like Lincoln's playing opposite, which is different. I'm going to guess next week we're working on our serves.
That's definitely
It's like they can't give each other five. Did you see that? Because they're playing the wrong positions. They're so confused. Is Lincoln setting? No. Brecken's still setting.
Jackson's still playing off of that really awesome spike.
He's still high on the spike. But we don't call it a spike anymore. We call it a...
It's a hit or a kill.
A kill.
It's a hit, right?
We're not supposed
And
to
then
call it
it's
a
killed.
spike, but
No.
we're calling it a spike because we are old. I mean, I am.
The kids hate it when we call it bump set spike.
Oh, it was out. Did you see? You might not have been able to see the other team, but he like fell to the ground to let that go out. David, thank you so much for the lovely coffee. Now that I'm focused and not addicted.
Not addicted at all.
It is a true problem.
Addicted to Diet Coke. That's a problem.
Diet Coke. I did observe things going on around me as I was sucked into my video game.
Oh, yeah.
I know that the boys got shakes from Emily.
I have these. He started taking
So they can't figure out who's supposed to serve next. They're a little out of rotation. But it's nice of the ref to
Is
stop
letting
it
them.
instead of waiting for somebody
Them
to
to do it.
serve and then calling them out of rotation.
And realistically, we want them to have some success because they're really,
Always on the line. It'll make them better players if they're
Yeah.
corrected early, right?
yeah, and how quickly, if you're athletic and you start playing volleyball, you can learn some of the basics really fast and get much better if you apply yourself.
Sure. So I
So,
noticed.
and once again, we're going to work on our serves.
I noticed that Lincoln is wearing one of those little ring strap-on knee things. I think it's one of Thomas's. I wonder what's going on there.
Oh, that is an interesting observation. I didn't realize that he didn't have that earlier.
A new edition, which means
Something's
that's
up.
probably what I'll be getting on Amazon if he decides that he likes that. It feels good.
Oh, because his knees have been bugging him.
So his right one, he hyperextended it in the high school season.
Right.
And he
I was there for that game.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them. They actually got it over. Good job, good job.
Did you see Kimball set another ball over the net and then came back to hit it? There's a ball that flew over there and he set it back over.
And still came back.
And still came back.
That's really...
He's like, I'm playing 2 games at once.
I can do it all. Kimball is also incredibly athletic. He plays soccer for the 36th ranked national league team.
Oh, nice.
I think it's 36. But he picks volleyball over soccer, which thank goodness for us because we love him. Eventually, I know he's going to have to pick, and I don't think...
I think his mom prefers volleyball.
His mom for sure prefer
It's
because of
indoor.
us.
And because of us. Okay.
And it's indoor.
And like, we're just so much more fun. I don't think that she has the same relationship with soccer parents.
No, how could she? I mean, have you met us? We're so fun.
Okay, funny story. I was in the bathroom. I had my phone, of course, the bathroom here, and somebody was in the stall next to me, and I opened up a meme and was like cackling, laughing at it.
Did they even know? Set her out. Eli is setting. Jackson gets another really nice kill off of an Eli set.
Yes, that was pretty.
That was pretty.
Let's go a little red. There we go. That's a nice serve. I knew as soon as we start getting our serves over, we'll leave the other team behind. But our last few serves, minus this last one,
We have not.
it's been pretty ugly.
Today hasn't been our best serve day, although over this tournament I was listening with the side ear as I was playing my video game to
Wait, yesterday you were playing?
just now to Cody talking about stats, and we have gotten an obscene number of aces over this tournament, like 40 some odd aces.
They have been unable to return. It's just, it's inexperience. That in? That was out.
That was out.
And it's not, they are exceptional serves. Our boys are doing top spin serves, which Chris has taught them.
Very
Drilled into
difficult.
them. They're difficult to return. However, the other team has also been just inexperienced.
All right, look at them.
Oh, there's our
They block it, and our boys just like
motion.
literally went slow motion.
Kimball was like elastigirling that. He was staying
Seriously?
airborne. Talk about moving atoms.
So nice hit by Lincoln.
It wasn't incredibly hard, but it doesn't have to be. And sometimes some of the slower hits are harder to get because you anticipate it to pound. And then it's your timing of receiving it is completely off. There it is. There it is.
It was out. But that's, I think, part of this learning curve because we're top spin serving, which we didn't do last year. I don't think Aaron would let us last year.
I don't think so either. I think it wasn't as consistent.
Which is why we've been working hard at it. For us to be nationally competitive, we have to have a hard top spin serve.
Absolutely. They've worked hard on it. Every single kid on our team can do it. And if you compare, so remember, let's just say, like your son Lynx's, that's a good job. Lynx's serves last year, very consistent, but a little floaty.
He did a lot of floater serves.
And now they're becoming more consistent, but with a top spin. And it's crazy.
It is crazy. That's one, I mean, I've said this before, that's one of his goals is to be very consistent with his top spin.
Oh, I gave the wrong team a point. There we go.
other team a chance to play some volleyball. So since we're playing different positions.
Serve.
Good job, Jackson, with a serve. And they're just like, this kid, he's definitely got an 80s rocker thing going on the other team. He's tall.
Oh, the one in the corner?
Yeah, if he could figure this out, look how tall he is.
He looks a little bit like
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi, or my favorite drummer from Def Leppard, Rick Allen. He's got hair
Yes.
like Rick Allen.
He's definitely. That was.
Especially in Rick Allen's earlier days, he has hair just like that.
Yeah, totally. He has like the bangs, then the hair is long in the back.
Before and
It's got a
after
little curl.
the arm incident.
You know, I sometimes forget about the arm incident. And he ended up playing with one arm, right? Like,
Right. So
he just went all in.
1979. He is driving a little car, had his arm out the window, and then was in an accident and it rolled and injured it, so they had to amputate. So he was pretty depressed, but then he decides, I'm gonna do this anyways, and had a drum set rigged so he actually uses his feet. So it's his feet take the place of his
Other arm.
other arm, his left arm.
Left arm.
And
I didn't know that.
so the first one that they did, he played along with another drummer. They had two drummer sets on there, and he played along with them on their first concert, just so that he could make sure that he was ready because he was a little bit nervous. Nice.
Good hit, Lincoln, for the end of the set.
He's having a much better game than he was last night. He felt
Actually,
kinda,
he had two at the end, a couple bad, but he played a really great,
pretty solid.
solid last match. And that first set when we were falling apart, he
Uh-huh.
was everywhere.
He was popping him up. The balls that would drop.
He was everywhere. He was like, forget everybody else on this team that's not moving their bodies. I'm going to move for them.
We're gonna make this happen.
And you got to give him credit.
Wrong
Well-
way. There we go. Then we'll reset 25 to 16. Let me text.
All right, this is set 2. Although I don't know if I'll have this all day because my iPad is dying.
Uh-oh.
You know, last night I must not have had enough plugs because I didn't seem super concerned about not plugging everything in. And today I am regretting that decision because we stayed in the hotel.
Gotcha.
And do you know how many plugs you need for just your personal stuff, like phones, watches?
And you've got your ear pods.
Then you have the AirPods. Then you have, there's 3 people times 3. Then, on top of that, if you have 2 cameras and a laptop and batteries, extra batteries, I mean, really, I'm not paying for a place to sleep. I am paying for a place to charge.
You're sucking all of their electricity.
There are so many things to
You would be
charge.
lost without electricity.
Years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, Lincoln was maybe 10. We lost electricity in the house for an hour or 2, and I'm pretty sure he didn't know how to do anything. Like, because it was, he would tell Alexa to do stuff. He
Walk
did,
around and flip lights on. I
Right.
would do that.
like, he just didn't know how to, it's just so big of a deal.
We're about dysfunctional with our habits, right?
Totally.
So this game that you're playing,
Yes.
what is it called? You
Like-
gotta tell me what it's called. I love brain games.
It's, I I have to look. It's wood number something. And it's kind of like Tetris, how blocks build up.
Right.
But you get rid of them by putting the numbers together. So 2 2s make a 4.
Gotcha. So those
No,
two
2 2s make a...
Let me get a drink for this boy.
Go Lynx! Woo, woo, woo! I did just make my child laugh, and I never did that. All right, here we go. Lynx is serving, and it's in. Good job, Lynx. So you put the 2s together and get a 3, you put the 3s together and get a 4, and it goes up. And suddenly you have like 9s and 10s and 11s, and you have to figure out the patterns. And if it piles up and hits the top, you lose. So if you have all these numbers everywhere, well, I think Lynx yelled help, and but that would typically be the libero, and Parker's the libero, which he normally isn't, so he had to think hard about it.
They're having a little discussion on, hey, this is your job, this is my job. So
Yes.
we're playing typical positions. The team that we're playing isn't very experienced, and so they're playing around with a lot of different positions. And it's a good time to do it.
Right, absolutely, and the goal is to get well-rounded.
To know all the positions and all of the rotations for those positions as well. Thomas has a nice serve.
Yeah, Thomas, talking about serves, he was somewhat inconsistent last year, although he did bring us home on one of the biggest games of the year with his serve. Wow, that looked pretty. His top spin serve, he's just nailing.
And you've got to expect that with a top spin that you're going to hit the net until you don't. But practicing top serve, there's going to be a lot of net serves.
Right, absolutely.
More than out of bounds, I believe. It's 5-1. And they are unable to pass the ball back.
So my game that I'm addicted to, I love it, but I've had this issue because it has so many ads, and it drives me crazy.
You gotta buy it.
Well, it doesn't even ask me to buy it.
Okay.
Maybe it does, and I just don't know how that works. Thomas had a good run there. We're 6-2. He just served out. Lincoln taught me a trick, Lynx, that if you put on airplane mode, you don't have to watch
What?
the ads.
Serious?
Yes. So now it is even better because no longer am I disturbed by ads, but I'm also not disturbed by any text or people wanting me. I can just fully zone into my game and become like 100% irresponsible.
So there's one game that I have played since 2010 or 11 every day. It's Words with Friends.
So I played that a few times. I am not as good with word games, but I think if I played it, oh look, we haven't even commented that.
Timing issue.
Kimball
hurt his back.
is not a middle. McKay is also playing front row now.
He's playing outside. That's so funny. That was a good swing, though. I'm afraid on those swings, they hurt their lower back when they do that.
Woo! Oh, please, it was out. Dang it, I was hoping for for McKay to get a good kill?
So I have a friend, her name is Tammy, and she was in my old...
Did they change the call?
Oh, yep, they did.
They changed it.
Yeah, it's it. And that's funny. So McKay got a kill. So I have this friend Tammy. She's in my old neighborhood in Ammon, and we have played every day. We have about 20 to 30 games going on at any given time, so that we can just sit there and play and play and play. We can go for hours. But yeah, it's a time suck. But I play at the very end of the day, in bed.
Right.
My brain is done. It's all that it can muster.
I typically end the day with reading because it doesn't have the eye light issues.
I like that they're playing different positions and they're playing around with it a little bit. That would have gone out, I think. But a kid reached his arm out.
I agree. I think it would have probably gone out, but we get a kill for that. And that's part of their learning process, when to go for it and when not to. That was a great ace.
It was kind of high. In fact, he's like, we're lucky we didn't get that back. These little pop-ups.
He is... There you go. Well, it works.
It was off the net, off the tape, but it still went down.
Yeah. That wasn't nearly as pretty as they can do it, but
Clean.
Chris is laughing still.
It's good. He's not rocking back and forth. He doesn't have his face
He's
inside.
not, he doesn't seem worried.
Yeah, I feel like these different positions, it's almost like we're playing with our left hands.
Right, yes. All right, McKay! Woo! There's another ace for our list of aces for the day, for the tournament. And as you can hear, his parents are behind us booing the bats. They all laugh about it, but I can't do it.
You can do it, Kirsten. I give you permission.
But Emily did go get all of the boys McDonald's, and it was awesome. They are saying I love you, absolutely, to their kid.
They know I love them.
And that's,
my kid.
they know.
So, did you see what Mars did on that last one?
Okay, I saw you got an ace.
We were out of rotation.
Oh.
And so he let it drop, let the boys get into rotation before he served it, because
That was brilliant.
After he serves, it is a done deal.
That was brilliant.
We'll lose a point for being out of rotation. So,
Did he tell them to get back in rotation?
yeah, and they were like on their way.
I saw him let it drop.
Woo! Back line! Punish him!
Did you hear Mama B yelling to punish him?
Punish him! Who's the nun today? We haven't had too many nun experiences.
We haven't. Oh, and there it is.
Thomas?
There he is.
It wasn't
He's
a
nunning it
slam
up.
hit.
It
but
wasn't. but I think he knows that it doesn't need to be.
Like we say, ugly points are still points.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even really ugly. Oh, that was pretty. Let's see, Lincoln's not playing this set. Has Brecken been in on this set?
Brecken has been in.
Or Thomas?
I don't remember who came. Eli came in for Brecken.
Switching it around.
They're taking a timeout.
Their coach is about the same age as them. The other team's coach looks really young.
He does look really young. But if he's in there teaching them the basics, good for him. Like, Lynx already wants to help coach kids that don't know how to play because he loves it, right? Like, and we're all for it because it's a way to know that you know your stuff.
For sure. Teaching it. Experiential education.
Experiential education.
19-8.
I think that was probably a good timeout by their coach. Oh, look at that. They received it, not an ace, and they got it over. McKay hustled, and Thomas gets killed. Mars is still serving.
Nice.
But they're getting those serves up. That's great. They're prioritizing getting it over the net. And there you go. Kimball gets that middle hit. But they recover and to Thomas.
They are playing pretty scrappy.
There you go. And a back row to Eli. And that back,
Was it the same kid that got hit in the face yesterday?
no, because
This
it's
isn't
a
the same
different
team,
team.
is it?
The court does match our boys. Somebody planned this.
So I wonder if every net serve they get, they're going to have to run a
Do
lap
something.
or do something. All right, Parker's in for the barrow. So
I don't even know how to describe what happened.
he calls it, and so it came back off because
Eli called
he
it.
called it, but then he didn't get it. I had a little ball over that.
That was just so pretty.
Good hit. If we weren't so far ahead, that would have been
Right.
one of those that, I remember.
Right. Lynx is serving, and it's an ace.
That was super great.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my word. Game point.
I could tell that was off before he swung.
What do they call that drill, like the up downs? Do they have to go down, do a push up, jump up?
The burpees?
Yeah, it's a burpee.
Yeah.
I've seen them do burpees. And then where they do slides, they have to run and slide.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
They
called.
hate
but
them.
the dive, something dive, dolphin dive. Did you hear McKay yelling, me?